Okay, I need a drum roll. Brr, brr. I need a drum roll. We got a box, and I'm gonna open it now. And I'm going to spoil you. We've been looking forward to this box for a while now. We've been looking forward to this for a while. So, if you have not watched all of my Janet Evanovich books from last year, please go and watch all 30 videos. We ended our Dirty 30 on New Year's Eve, and we have been patiently waiting for this book. There was a cliffhanger in the end of the last book. And welcome to the DeLuise book series. I'm Christina Kairas, Tina. This is where we read books and talk about books. There's no special effects here. There's no theme music. None of that fancy schmancy stuff going on here. And I had a dilemma, and I put out a short asking, should I open now or save for Christmas? Well, I got no responses. That's how often my videos are viewed. So if you could please share the word that I exist, I would appreciate it. So at the end of book 30, Dirty 30, something happened to Stephanie that's never happened to her before. Yes, she's been trying to decide between Joe and Ranger the whole series. Now, Stephanie is a bounty hunter, and she could have. The fans have complained that she could have gotten better over her series. She could still be funny, but she could also still be a little bit better at a job. If you have not read Janet DeLeon's Misfortune series, please go check out my videos for those. Fortune is very good at her job, and their antics are very funny. So there's a two difference there. But Stephanie is a bounty hunter. She works for her cousin Vinny. Grandma Mazur is quite hysterical. She reminds me of Stalgetti from the Golden Girls. The movie One for the Money didn't do very well because of the casting. The book was excellent. The casting sucked. If they had had better casting, it would have been a better picture. Maybe one day they'll give it a second try with new casting. We'll see what happens. But she has her partner, Lula. Lula used to be a streetwalker. She's now pretends to do filing in the office. And then we have her parents. And we have Ranger, who is Special Forces. He has a security firm. He always comes to Stephanie's rescue whenever she needs help with anything. He's there. We have Joe Morelli. He's the cop. And he's her boyfriend. He's Italian. His grandmother is forever putting the evil eye on Stephanie. She believes in all that Italian stuff. Joe, he's not there as often as Ranger is. Ranger's more the guy on the spot. Ranger understands her more than Joe does. Joe wants her barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. And I think Ranger would support her career if she chose to continue it. Ranger supports her more that way. So she's had a romantic thing on and off with them for years. We also have Connie, the office manager at the bail bonds. They're really good friends. We also have Stephanie's sister, who's married to Cuddle Umpkins. And the thing with what's her face's kids has gone on much too long. The horse thing. One of her kids, she believes she's a horse, and that's really gone on way too long. I think if the kid had started school and stuff like that, the other kids would the bullying would be horrific. So I think that's gone on a really long time. But anyways, we've had these dilemmas before at the end of quite a few books. Who she was going to choose to take to Hawaii, who she was going to choose to do this with, who she was going to choose to do that with. And But this is the first time that Stephanie is without an apartment. Her apartment has been blown up so many times that she was finally evicted. So, the choice at the end of the last book was, does she marry Ranger? Does she marry Joe? Or does she go live with her folks? So here we are, now or never, the unboxing. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for this book? She said yes to Morelli. She said yes to Ranger. Now Stephanie Plum has 2 fiancés and no idea what to do about it. But the way things are going, she might not live long enough to marry anyone. While Stephanie stalls for time, she buries herself in work as a bounty hunter, tracking down, as usual, varied assortment of fugitives from justice. There's Eugene Fleck, a seemingly sweet online influencer who might be the YouTube star Robin Hoodie, masked hero to the homeless who hijacks delivery trucks and distributes their contents to the needy. She's also off on the trail of Bruno Jug, a wealthy and connected man in the wholesale produce who is rumored to traffic young girls alongside lettuce and tomatoes. Most terrifying all is Zoran, a laundromat manager by day and a self-proclaimed vampire by night, who has a taste for the blood of pretty girls. When he shows up on Stephanie's doorstep, it's not for the meatloaf dinner. With timely assists from her stalwart supporters, Lulu, Connie, and Grandma Mazira, Stephanie uses every trick in the book to reel in these men, but only she can decide what to do about the 2 men she actually loves. She can't hold Ranger and Morelli at bay for long, and she's keeping a secret from them that this is the biggest bombshell of all. Now or never, she's got to make a decision of a lifetime. So, join me later for my review after I read the book. Have a good one.